stillness of the mountains, a deafening call bellows down over the plains. On a host of battle-worn ears it does fall, pushing out through the thunder and rain. These men of the north, they have suffered too long. The anger, it swells in their veins. Of the spirited roars of lost warriors, songs, distant echoes are all that remain. And my voice is my violence, clear the skies, frozen tears, and no more will be silent with this avant-garde song in our ears. And we stand tall, sons of the snow, we will not fall under these blows, for our hearts they are hardy, our spirits are strong, and our voices are lifted into this avant-garde song. Perilous peaks on the rim of the sky, I move in the midst of the clouds drifting by. At the top of the world on a white doomful day, man of wisdom will show me the way. And we stand tall, sons of the snow, we will not fall under these blows, for our hearts they are hardy, our spirits are strong, and our voices are lifted into this avant-garde song. This avant-garde song. This avant-garde song.
Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to game number 1 between BeatGen, Blame Gibbs, and CM After Dark. We have a 30-second delay in, so I may not be able to talk to you like directly into chat, but we do go to have some bans going on. You may hear the game starting, so I gotta go fast. CM do go and ban out the maps at the bottom of the T. They do go in and get rid of Towers of Doom and Volskaya Industries. Meanwhile, we do have BeatGen take out the top corners of the T, getting rid of Alterac and Cursed Hollow. Our first map is Tomb of the Spider Queen. We're gonna go over there right about now. Hello, everyone. Super glad you can join me today. This is going to be a good match. This is Division A East, for those of you that do not know, do not have awareness of everything. Hello, Propane? Don't know. Not me. I don't know why I'm singing songs from the 90s. Don't ask. Look, I learned a long time ago not to question how my brain works, because I'm just glad that it does, most of the time. But we do go to have Brightwing being banned out on the side of BeatGen. BeatGen says, we got a lot of B's in our name. We got BeatGen, we got Blames. We don't need Bright. Get Bright on right on out of here. We do go ahead and have the Junkrat being banned out. No displacement. Junkrat is one of the most annoying displacers, because like Stitches can only hook every so often. Artanis kind of has put himself at risk in order to swap, and you have to play Artanis. Boom, I said it. Fight me, Crush. Sleepy kitty? It's a sleepy kitty? Ah! Yeah, you knocked my pillow over. I love how I moved the cat. So to go to Sonya and Johanna being banned out. Johanna not as OP as she used to be, but still very worthy of a ban. Still very good. And Sonya, of course, Sonya just does Rex. Sonya is one of the highest output offlaners that you have, doing damage comparable to an assassin at times, as well as just. I mean, she has some losing matchups, but she's also super good to a team fight. Linehouse goes in and takes the Stookie to begin with. Stookie and the Dookie. So what are we going to do on the other side? We're going through to the other side. Yes, hi, cat. I love you very much. Sorry, just had to go ahead and pamper my cat for just a little bit. Just a little bit. Bum. We do go and have Isaac takes the Anubarak first and foremost. I hate playing against Anubarak. Anduin. So we do have both healers picked up and the tank picked up. Definitely going to be a little bit of a slim pickings for bans. I do like saving your DPS for the end. It really lets you respond to your team's battle plan a little bit better. This is, of course, Tomb of the Spider Queen, so very often you do end up with a heavy engage comp, especially when you've got a Nubarak as your tank. They're going to be moving around this map, they're going to be engaging a lot. I'm going to have to stay very close on Ice X, because he's going to be making plays and making corpses at the same time. We have the Doctor coming out with the Jaina. The Ice Wizard is going to be able to do a lot of damage over a small area. Blaze is going to be able to do some pretty good stuns, but it's most likely the offlaner. We'll have to see. I don't know, actually. Does look like we've got CM After Dark agreeing, go and get rid of Diablo, saying that Blaze is not going to trick us. That's an offlaner. We're going to ban a tank. Most likely an offlane ban coming from the other side. Who does Blaze not want to go up against? That is the question. And my answer would be Sonya, but Sonya's already banned, so that's not something we're going to see. Who we gonna see now? Oh, that's not an offlaner at all. That's a Tassaface. So, no Tassadar, no Protoss. I'm so... First place, I was almost like, wow, they're just taking out all the Diablo heroes. They realized only one Diablo was here banned and 2 have been picked, so shut up, Raka. I know you're a massive StarCraft fangirl, but, no. That's all kinds of not correct. We do go and have Cassia. Ooh, in the Malthiel. So Malthael going into the blaze. Not bad. Doesn't really have a lot of movement and hamstring abilities unless he takes the number one that does that, and that's on like a 30-second cooldown. So might still get rushed a lot, but does have a lot of self-sustain and is able to pop a lot of damage. The weird thing is taking a Malthael into a blaze, because you know they're going to have bunker, and that's going to really mess up your last rites. Tracer comes out from Wono, and we do have Snaganas going to come out with the ETC. The ETC is fun for me, but not fun for you because he makes you dance. And you can dance if you want to, but you don't like to dance when you don't want to. And that's what ETC does. He makes you dance without consent. ETC's got a lot of problems going on.
Victory for the Forsaken.
We have Skycake coming in with Sylvanas. Interesting. Going to be able to do a lot of pushing if is left in the off lane, especially if there are spiders as well. Sylvanas always a great little pusher. That all of those greats were absolutely necessary. I don't know what you're talking about. But we're going to the game right now. I will get your predictions up. Don't go anywhere, and I will see you in game number 1.
Leonidas drops the stun and drops the full ult. Oh my goodness, look at the health bars. It's a quad kill.
Should find the kill. Lunara will clean up that fight. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It is going to be Soul Shield. You gotta be kidding me. And Raw to take the 3v1. Gets one. Looking for the second. Crispy is popping off.
Looks like that Blizzard may connect with 4 people.
People, Lady Ronin! Oh my goodness, what a chat!
That was really good.
The battle begins.
Alright, and coming into game number 1, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and have on the side of the blue team in the blue trunks, we do go ahead and have BeatGen Blaine Gibbs coming on in here. Ulysses is going to be playing the Blaze. Snaganas is going to be on the ETC. Dukta is playing the Jaina. Linehouse is on Stukov. And Wono is going to be playing the Tracer. Meanwhile, on the orange side of the battlefield, representing the, I can't really say the side of hell. That doesn't really happen. 7th Ace, do I need luck? I don't think I need luck in this. I am immune. We do go and have Icex playing the Anubarak. We do have Death Punisher coming out on Anduin. Tiger is going to be on the Malthael. We do go and have Venus going back and forth on Cassia. Freaking like Taffeta, like Cassia. Look at this. This looks like a Cassia riding freaking like cotton candy around. We also have Skycake on Sylvanas. A lot of damage on Snaganas. We do have ETC moving up here to the top lane. Let's go ahead and look at talents right quick. We do go and have ETC starting off with Prog Rock, and Jaina just picked off. Goodbye. It looks like the Ice Beetle is better than the Ice Mage in this particular... Oh, a nice pick-off. Anduin. Anduin going to have steak for dinner, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, no, looking not too... Man, freaking 2 people engage with a tiger and 2 people run away? A robbing people with a 6-gun. Why am I singing this? Somebody teach me how to not be freaking insane, because I am bad at it. We do go to have Blaze checking bottom lane. There is Tiger. Wono coming back in, looking for this. I do have to say, Tracer just kind of messes up Malthael. So I understand why the Tracer is very aggressively trying to make Malthael uncomfortable. But while this is happening, we do have a big rotation. Nope, never mind. They aren't really fighting. Alright, big old stun comes out. We have Icex moving back, just getting a little bit of shields going forward. We do go ahead and get the death of the Bruiser minion, so no more spell shield protecting people. A lot of damage going in, and we do have CM After Dark going ahead and starting to move up again. A move up. Tiger goes ahead and turns in his 14 Gimmerinos. Gimmerino Cappuccino. There is Snack going and moving forward. See, I'm not afraid of you. good question. Does does Nubrock even understand how to deal with ETC? Because like, do beetles have ears? Or do they like listen through tremors in the ground? I have questions. Man, Tiger is fearless. We do have Malthiel has picked up. Oh, actually throwing shade does not take die alone, so his individual damage output is going to be much less. But throwing shade does let you like stall the point for flippin' ever. $49 gems on the side of CM After Dark. That is tragic. Snag? Okay. I'm like, that's a bit of a harsh commitment. And we do go and have the first turn in happening on the side of CM After Dark. Spiders are coming down. Tiger moves up to the middle lane, goes ahead and tries to see. Realize there's not really a chance for a collapse. Level 7 is on the line for CM After Dark. On the line, that's what I said, but that's not what I meant. Oh, I am in the wrong place. Big collapse hack right now. Skycake in trouble. Trying to get out of here. Does go ahead and Banshee Whale right on out of there. Swithy and Nubrock down. That will be a relatively easy clear, most likely. They do go ahead and take out the top one very, very quickly, but are kind of ignoring mid. Mid moves through, goes in and gets the wall, gets both towers. And here's a rotation down below. On is full, don't you see? And he's waiting for me. Down below, down below, down below. Wono barely gets out of there. Stukov, not so much. Nice stun into Blizzard. A lot of damage coming down. And we do have Jaina being taken out as well. That is 4 kills to 1 in favor of CM After Dark. They are going in. They are making it 4 kills to 2. Go ahead and take out that Malthiel in the back lane. In the back lane. Why am I singing so much? Stop, stop, stop. I will pinch myself every time I sing from here on out, so I will quit doing it. I do not mean to like hurt your eardrums. I apologize. I'm in a good mood and I will not be stopped. Oh, that one? I was like, which fort? I see all of them, and then I was like, I don't see anything here because there's something in the way. So we do go and have a lot of pressure. Actually, all of the pressure coming into bottom lane. And as I say that, they leave bottom lane being like, we can't let Raka be right. What is this? Casters aren't allowed to act like they know what they're talking about. Man, massive rotation up here to Tiger. They do not like this Angel of Death. I'm sure the Angel's a nice person. So we're going to have a lot of damage going in and going through. Big ol' falling blast. Ice X goes and burrows out of there. Tiger moves out. Here's everyone else coming out. Very, very, very good defense coming out of CM After Dark, however. All of the Web Weavers are down. One tower still stands in the top lane. Middle lane is bruised but not broken. And bottom lane is barely even bruised. That was a really weird rotation that they did there. Both teams do go ahead and go for their mercenary camps, being picked up by Venus, Skycake, and Ice X on this side. Death Punisher in the area. On the other side, it's already picked up. Doctor is moving out. I'm sorry, I will never say Doctor's name without sounding like the Doctor Who. I forget what creature said it, but it was like Doctor. Physically not capable of doing it. Alright, we do go ahead and have the spell power minion is still up at the moment, so they're not really able to move in. We do have level 10s on both teams at the moment. Flailing Swipe comes out as a bunker drop. Summon our little stick bomb mosh pit. I said comes out like it was used. I did not mean it that way. We have Last Rites, Light Bomb, Valkyrie, Wailing Arrow, and Cocoon. So Cocoon going to isolate a target, and then Light Bomb can be used, especially with the burrow in with the Anubarak. That's probably their engage. Skycake does a lot of damage though. Does go ahead and Banshee walk out right there. Does try and get taken out, but will not go down. Alright, we do go ahead and have a full turn-in available for CM After Dark. Will not be able to turn it right now. We've got a lot of defense up here in the top lane. Blaze trying to move up here. No. He's doing a rotation upward. Gonna come in from the flanky flank. Tiger goes ahead and going back and forth, trying to stop this from being turned in. They have 51 gems. They almost have enough for a turn-in, even if they didn't have anything in the bank. Alright, just barely need any more. Oh, massive amounts of damage. We do have a Malthael just immediately picked off. Nice stun into, of course, the silence, which kept him from being able to actually teleport out. That's the kill pressure they were looking for. They went ahead and used the stun into silence, as I said. I think it was the Blaze that actually hit him, but I'm not sure. We do have silence coming down as well. Man, poor Isaac just not able to get out. Does have to burrow out in order to get a couple of shields. Light Bomb kind of wasted at the moment. We do go ahead and have Web Weavers coming out of BeatGen. Alright, nice dash in. Tracer did the damage. Jaina got the kill, but we all know she doesn't deserve it. Jaina is a kill stealer. She would definitely get flamed in League of Legends for that. Come on. Big old stun comes out. Isaac is trying to back away, but not going to be able to go anywhere, unfortunately. Isaac takes a huge amount of damage, and there goes a big old blasty blast as the first fort of the game, or the first fort of CM After Dark, does go down to this assault. We do go and have the top web. We're still relatively healthy. It looks like a second fort will be going down in just a second. And they are hot in pursuit of victory. Both teams are currently level 14, roughly even in kills, 5-4. That's almost the same number. Do go ahead and have up in the middle lane. Nope, never mind. Nothing's happening. I thought something was about to happen. Both teams are going over to go ahead and look at their mercenary camp. Tiger checking this out. Does see there's two opponents. Not going to be able to do a whole lot about it. And I think his allies are too far away. Should mention that Last Rites is still at 0 stacks. Oh, Wono? Nope. Again, that just really, very high-powered healing. And Stukov gets the kill? Was not expecting that. Was not looking for that. What happened, actually? Tiger checking this out. Does see there's two opponents. Not going to be able to do a whole lot about it. And I think his allies are too far away. Should mention that Last Rites is still at 0 stacks. Oh, Wono? Nope. Again, that just really, very high-powered healing. And Stukov I just was not looking at Malthael when that happened at all. Alright, we do have the Sylvanas being killed in the top lane. Doctor goes ahead and runs back and runs back.
My weapons have fallen. Gather gems if you wish to be spared. Gather their gems. Bring them to me. Do this now.
Alright, both teams are relatively defended. We did go ahead and lose a fort in top and mid on the side of CM After Dark. Meanwhile, BeatGen has only lost one in mid lane. So, slightly better on the side of BeatGen. But definitely could swing. We do have a 1 level advantage for BeatGen at the moment. Tiger being collapsed upon one more time. Yeah, be careful, Jaina. Took a pair of cannon blasts to the back of the head. Nice engage over the wall, but that. Basically, Stukov is the big thing that enables the snap kills coming out of BeatGen after I almost said BeatGen after Gibbs, because clearly that's what happens if you combine the two team names. But yeah, so they went ahead and targeted Stukov first. They're like, we're going to kill Stukov. That removes your kill pressure. Without Stukov, you can't do your combo. And there goes the bottom fort for the side of BeatGen. There is a full turn-in available, but it looks like the boss call is being made on the side of CM After Dark. So they're going to go in and go up here. Now, they could go in and get turn-in. They do have enough. It's just a question of if they know it's safe. They only need 8 more. You only need 4 more, and Tracer does get it turned in.
I asked, the spiders shall aid them.
Alright, both teams kind of posturing around, waiting for an opening in order to be able to move into the next bit of the game. We do go ahead and have the boss being handled very easily. I'm a bit surprised they didn't push with it. Instead, I guess they're just taking the free clear around the map. Don't even get top port though. Icex is hearthing home at full mana. Color me confused by that for sure. Unless we just get his occasional beetles in the right lane a little bit faster. That's the only thing I can figure. We do have the middle web weaver cleaned up. Very little done by these.
My power wanes. Gather more gems or face my wrath.
Sorry. My cat keeps distracting me. My cat's amazing. We do have a kill while I'm not watching onto Malfiel. I apologize about that. Can't go back that time because the replay only shows what I was seeing and I was not seeing it. Alright, Catapult getting a little bit of value done. We do have about 38 seconds. Level 20 is online for BeatGen. They're going ahead and abusing that and the fact that their opponents don't want to fight just yet. But 20 is almost online for CM After Dark. Good bit of damage coming out. Good bit. Lighthouse and Snag moving to the bottom of the map right now. Gonna go ahead and pick up that very easily. Their opponents almost have full turn in. They should get it off of this wave, I believe. Oh, nope. 59. Oh, there it is. 60. Look at me. I'm smart. Here's the rotation up. I don't think they'll get here in time to stop it, though. All right, big. There is the pull in, but once again, the multi is takes out almost immediately. Man, BeatGen really does not like Tiger, but multi is already back. Jaina is down, so as multi re-engages, that will be an advantage for CM After Dark. Taking advantage of that level 20 talent in order to make this less even. A lot of damage, and we do have Cassia being taken out. Goodbye, Venus, my friend. Goodbye, Venus, my old friend. Linehouse is backing off very quickly. Alright, top web weaver is being taken out. Bottom one is already gone. This is still an even fight. It is still 4 versus 4 because Jaina is not back yet and won't be back for another 20 seconds. So a lot of potential for damage coming out of here by CM After Dark.
It is over for now. The clutch is ready to form again. Return the gems to me.
Okay, Tiger is on top of it. Everyone is up right now. A lot of damage comes in. Silence onto the Tiger. There is Wono. Isaac burrows in, but does miss that. There's a big old Valkyrie, but does get caught by terrain. Unfortunate. You hate to see it. Pull out onto Skycake. Lot of damage. Big damage onto Tiger. There is the last rise. Last rise takes out Tracer. That's what you get, Tracer. We do go down Stagger's doing the mosh pit. Doctor very low, but we do have multiple taken out as well. Venus is just about to die once again, but has managed to go in and get out of there. There is Isaac goes in and gets the burrow. Ulysses taking a lot of damage. And at the end of the day, it is a 2-for-1 in favor of CM After Dark. Looks like they are looking at boss one more time. Decided, you know what? This is going to be Clemency the boss. Going to come and help us out. Clemency is Clementine's big brother. Alright, they do get the boss uncontested. Boss is going to go ahead and march down this lane. I still want to know who freaking spanked the boss. Why is his butt all bandaged up like this? Like, I'm not here to kink shame. If that's your thing, that's great. It's fine too. But I still want to know, like, what's the story? What's your story? A lot of damage coming through. We do have just Bill Swippy Swipes coming out of the boss. The boss. We're going to have a lot of damage coming through. Alright, it does look like both teams are kind of posturing. They both have level 20 at this point, but they are both 22. So neither team has a direct advantage, so it's all about the engagement. Alright, there was the pull from Cassia. Cassia does get pulled back by... Oh, but Isaacs does use that rewind in order to stay out there, but no, Ice X is going to go ahead and go down. Malthael goes down as well. This could be terrible. Malthael comes back, but Anduin is also no longer in the alive realm. This is 3 versus 5, and they have a chance to potentially go in. There's a full almost minute before a lot of these teams are coming back. Bunker comes down in order to consume some of these shots. Go and move in here. It's only Venus and Tiger trying to stop the world. Stem the tide. Silence comes down onto Tiger. Tiger going to move back. Does teleport in. Is okay for the time being. They are looking at this core. Oh, nice pickup. Tracer goes down. Beautiful timing on that last rights. Put it down just in time to be like, you can blink out, but you're not going anywhere. Alright, lots and lots of beautiful damage coming through. Skycake takes a blast to the back. They are looking in here. They say, okay, you've got 10 seconds until Tracer. We have the advantage right now. Let's see if we can go ahead and make use of it. They do go ahead and take out their own fort. So both teams now have a win condition. There is the cocoon that actually stopped the mosh. Jaina goes down. There is a blast onto Stukov. I was actually calling doom and gloom. Snagginus does get 2 people in the mosh pit. Tiger is taking a lot of damage, does get pulled out, but the Tracer Bomb takes them out. Malthael cannot return and is down for a full 70 seconds, but ETC does go out, does not have Death Mosh, and so we do have the consuming tide of Steam After Dark just moving forward, trying to take this out. Wono takes a massive bit of damage. Stuckhead goes in and snaps the neck. Sylvanas goes in and proves that she is a better B than Tracer. Kind of why she's a raid boss and Tracer's just a girl. GG is called by BeatGen, Blaine Gibbs, and Steam After Dark are going to win game number 1 here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. We'll come back in just a second for game number 2, but first we have to go over talents and all that wonderful stuff. Alright, looking at the end of the game stats, we do have Linehouse outputting 84,000 damage over the course of the game. Very, very well done. We do go ahead and have Sylvanas leading the damage charts, coming out with 64,000. Malthael with 62,000. Despite being hunted that entire game, like, here's the thing. Tiger's a great player. I don't need to tell you that Tiger's a great player. Tiger was picked on. They were out for Tiger blood. I'm trying to figure out a Carol Baskin's joke to make here. I just don't have any. I actually think that would have been better with a... Who is that guy? It's not Tom Cruise. But the crazy guy that said, I got tiger blood. Anyway, 58,000 damage coming out of Tracer. Talents, we got those. Look at them, lock them, chase them down, take them to your Storm League games. Go and win with these talents. They are great talents. They're the best talents. Everyone tells me that they're the best. I'm not even going to do that imitation. It bothers me. So we will be right back for game number 2. Do not go anywhere. This is one heck of a series, but in the meantime, there is a charity drive coming up in early May. Mark it down in your calendars. Be here May 6th, 7th, and 8th. And here's some information about it. Hey there, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get into the next game in just a second, I promise. But while we're in between, I did want to let you know that on May 6th, 7th, and 8th, I'm going to be participating in Game On to End Lupus for the Lupus Foundation of America. If you type !charity in chat, you can find out a link to the donation page. If you type in !bosses, you can see all of the bosses we got ready to go, because we are dedicating the weekend in order to overcoming adversity. So there's just a bunch of bosses that I've got queued up. Saves are ready, and we're going to be overcoming them, having fun, beating some of the biggest challenges that I've run into in my gaming career. And ending Lupus.
Sailed across the sea to search a distant land, a new frontier before him to provide an upper hand. Mysterious agendas lay behind a graceful guise. A son was born, begotten, shorn, betrayed to noble lies. I take to the water to glide upon the gales. The wind step upon the road will never fill my sails. The sailors on the salty sea, my brothers I will lead. Our cannons fast they burn and blast, our blood is of the creed. Our father lost to hunger, the temptation of control. No sentiment you represent can tame a savage soul. I take to the water to glide upon the gales. The wind step upon the road will never fill my sails.
Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to game number 2 between BeatGen, Blame Gibbs, and CM After Dark. This is the A division, the A West division specifically. So, as we saw, very back and forth game in game number 1. This, we did eventually have CM After Dark manage to go ahead and squeak out a win after it looked like they were on the verge of losing. So, we'll have to see if we have as exciting a game. This is Battlefield of Eternity. It is a map where the forces of heaven and hell are in contest, and we have to tip the scales. BeatGen Blame Gibbs is representing the forces of heaven. CM After Dark is representing the forces of hell. We do go ahead and have, interestingly enough, the team of Ice X bans out a Nubrock, despite the fact they played a Nubrock last time. Definitely a little bit of an interesting twist. They won't be using that hero again because, well, they can't. That's literally the point of banning. Thank you very much for the raid flop. Hello, Morbid. Nice to see you. I'm aware a lot of you know nothing about Here's the Storm. I'll try and do my best to let you know what is happening as I just go in and shoutcast this hero game. That's hero game right now, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, we do go ahead and have Stukov being banned out, as well as Blaze and Brightwing. A little bit of a healer choke coming out of the side of BeatGen. They do go ahead and take out both Stukov and Brightwing. first pick does go to the side of Steam After Dark. Are they going to go ahead and take a healer? No, they do go ahead and get a Johanna. And I love this Johanna skin. Granted, the heavy eyeliner is just very, very me. But they do go ahead and secure the Johanna first and foremost after they get rid of the... So a bit of a... I'll say a tank choke, although Blaze is more of an offlaner these days. I don't see main tank Blaze all that often. Sonya is picked up by Ulysses, is not banned out this time. It says, I'm going to grab this. Li Ming on the Doctor. Li Ming, definitely one of the pseudo-race heroes, definitely a race mage. Can go, but that's the thing, you have to go to specific talents in order to be able to race well. So the way this map breaks down, for those of you that aren't really used to it, is that the Immortals will come out and fight periodically, and you can either focus on killing your opponents, and then when your opponents are dead or driven out of the area, focus on killing their Immortal. Or you can go with race talents and just kill the Immortal really, really fast and not necessarily worry about killing your opponents. You have Anduin coming out of Death Punisher, the Prince of Stormwind, as well as Cassia, the Amazon from Diablo 2. I forgot her, like, class name for a second. For anyone that doesn't know, a lot of familiar faces. Although, man, a lot of priority onto Diablo characters. Li Ming is the sorceress from Diablo 3, and Sonya is the barbarian from Diablo 3. So just a bunch of Diablo characters coming in so far. Not that makes a big difference, although interestingly, this is a Diablo map, so clearly there is an advantage to it. ETC does get banned out, continuing their tank choke. So you're going to go with a tank when you finally pick one. You still need a tank and a healer on the side of BeatGen Blame Gibbs. Gibbs is in chat, by the way, if all of you want to go blame him. So Snag is going to go with Diablo, going with the Merkablo skin, continuing the Diablo domination. But then we do have Rhaegar. Rhaegar, a fairly like minor character from World of Warcraft, really only famous for having owned Varian and Valera as slaves. So that's what you want in your yearbook. Does have one of the like most savage lines in all Heroes of the Storm though. Sylvanas has come out from Skycake, and then they're going to stick with Malthael in the offlane. Malthael, super made of paper, very, very easy to kill, but such damage output. Kind of, I personally don't like Malthael to Sonya, though. You really, really, really have to go long range, and you can't stay up close, so Sonya is just a damage factory coming out. And then Wono. I'm sorry, guys, I want to talk about the lore, but they keep picking these, like, Diablo characters that don't really have lore. Legit? Right now, BeatGen's draft is Diablo plus 3 of the Nephilim that killed Diablo. And then there's Rhaegar, and they're like, I'm here, guys. Regardless, though, we are going into the game right now. I will get your bets up, so you can go ahead and say who you think will win. We'll see him take it one more time. One more time. Ow! Or will BeatGen manage to take this out? We'll find out momentarily. All right, coming into game number 2, we do have BeatGen Blame Gibbs coming out in the blue trunks on the angelic side of the battlefield. So I guess I should say this a little bit more. Oh, we have Wono coming in and playing the Vala. The Doctor is going to be on Li Ming. Snaganas is going to be playing Diablo. Line. Oh, look at the little dancing dog Lionhouse. That's adorable. Is going to be on Rhaegar. And then we do have Sonya up in the top lane, being played by Ulysses. Meanwhile, on the demonic side of the battlefield, we have Tiger coming out on Malthael, the Angel of Death. We have Icex playing Johanna, Death Punisher on the Anduin. We have Skycake playing Sylvanas, and Venus on the Cassia. Okay, I cannot do that voice the entire cast. There is absolutely no way. Look at our level 1 talents. We do have Q build coming out of Vala. A little bit of a safer build. She's going to be trying getting these little like long shots to hit people. Every time she connects, it refunds mana and permanently increases the damage to the initial attack. So already it's doing 6 extra damage because you hit with it one time, 2 times. What happened here? I have questions, Ulysses. So we do go and have a big old 4-on-4. This map only has 2 lanes, so 4 man in the bottom, offlaners in the top. A lot of damage comes through. We have Anduin being taken out by the Li Ming. Nice little... So Li Ming shoots orbs in, and as they hit max damage, they do more and more damage, I think. Although that may be talented too. Right now, she did take Aether Waffler. Nice little pickup right here. Venus tries to dive in real quick. Goes in and takes a little bit of damage. We are up to 5 stacks of Puncturing Arrow so far. Alright, Sonya has taken Furious Blow at level 1. Malfoy going for Death's Reach. Does look like Rhaegar is already over here working on this. We'll be joined by Wono momentarily. Because I've been in a singing mood all day, every single time I see Wono's name, my brain immediately goes, Wono, not me. I never lost control. So this camps, in League of Legends, you just take camps in order to get the gold. Here, when you take them, you go and paint them your color, and the camps push for you. So there's the blue camp moving out into the lane in order to push. Meanwhile, the Immortals will be here momentarily. This is picked up. Snaggadus is in the area, but they're not going to be able to really engage. Snaggadus? Got very, very, very aggressive, but actually equally aggressive. We do go down with Rhaegar being taken out. That is 2 kills for CM After Dark. Meanwhile, the Immortals are out. Immortals are going to sit here and go in and fling blasts at each other. They don't actually do damage, so all you really have to do is you have to go through and burn through this shield. As you can see, the Angel is taking quite a bit of damage. Well, a little bit also happening up here to the Demon, because Vala and Li Ming have moved in here. This is the halftime show where they go ahead and reposition right quick. They do move into defensive positions, but both sides apparently continue to just race, which is surprising. And actually the race is going very, very, very well. That is the thing. You do have a couple of really good race heroes. Sonya, Vala, and Li Ming can all be race heroes. But it does look like the Angel did end up winning. The Demon was felled for the time being. A big fight happening in the middle. They go ahead and try and fight over these globes. Big Unstoppable comes down. Ice X trying to get out. Tiger trying to get out. Oh, Ice X? Wono has to run back. Johanna looking for this. Not Johanna, Cassia. Different, Oh, Wono. Very, very big engagements, but meanwhile, the Angel is up here, is going and pushing through here. Already been knocked down to half health. Farewell, my friend. Please return to heaven. Alright, for some reason the healer is down here. I'm not sure what happened. Maltho probably had to hearth back and is on the way back to the lane. This is not where you want your healer, I guarantee. Especially not with the team of BeatGen Blame Gibbs moving in here. Gleaming did take Triumvirate. So if an Arcane here is after trying at least 50% base range, cooldown is reduced by 5. So trying to hit these max range orbs is hard, but if you do, another one's coming. We got another one coming. Alright, in about 15 seconds, the Immortal and the Demon will be back. Their actual names are Bellis and Ilariel, for those of you that are interested in things like that. We do have Rhaegar being taken out. Oh, I actually thought Tiger was about to die as well for 1-for-1, but no, Tiger survives. Surprised Tiger doesn't go for the tankier hero, considering how much pressure is constantly on him. It's surprising they had a little bit of time before their opponent's healer was back. They choose to do nothing with it other than take a camp. Alright, Doctor going ahead, hitting with a lot of these orbs. Well done. There's a light bomb coming out. Diablo not able to go anywhere, is really trying to get out of here. Massive damage. The Lord of Terror has a lot of health and is hard to take down, but there is the last rites, and Diablo goes down. Does have his souls reset. Here's the thing about Diablo is that he consumes souls as he kills things, and the souls make him stronger, but when he dies, he goes back to just 25. But that actually gailed him just before he hit level 10, so he went back to 0. That is tragic. Diablo comes back in, does go ahead and have the Apocalypse. Tiger stuck in the backline, a lot of damage coming through it. We have Malthael being taken out. Ulysses going in and doing a spinny spin, looking at Venus. Mind control comes down, Ulysses says, oh, I'm in the middle of their entire team. This is probably bad. Just go ahead and get back, however, is going to be A-okay. Our halftime show is called. We do have the Immortals fighting once again and will be landing. Do go into offensive positions. A little bit harder to move your opponents off, but it does look like CM After Dark is going to try as they move in here. Sonya's the bottom lane is not here, so that is making it very difficult, but Death Punch takes a lot of damage. Boom goes Diablo, runs in there onto the Anduin, goes and catches him into a wall, but we do have a kill onto Li Ming, we have a kill onto Diablo. Ulysses is not looking very health. Once again, the Malthael is picked on. And here they come over here. Here they come over here. Yes, that was very well said. My Ice Axe moves in real quick. Oh my gosh, with 54 health remaining, we do have the demon winning the race. Good lord. 50 heckin' 4? I have never seen. So here's the thing, the more health you have, the more shields you have. His shields aren't even visible. There's usually this white line that comes across up here, and you can't see anything. Demon goes through, is going to go ahead and knock down this wall, but looks like that will be the limit of what he can accomplish. Does not even make it to the fort. Keep in mind this fort is still standing, but only has 900 health. Yeah, only 900. 900 is a small number. You can imagine why I'm freaking out about 54. That's a little bit insane, to be completely honest, and I'm always completely honest. Alright. Go ahead and have a lot of people going in here. So Snag moves forward, moves back, is doing the little do-si-do of death.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Finally, the top fort does go down. I was just wondering about it. I'm like, doing a pretty good job of holding that off, but I'm surprised they don't just dive in and kill it real quick. And indeed, that is mostly what it looks like happened. A couple of minions snuck by. Both sides pick up their shaman camp. It does look like we're going to have a fight for the top point, but the Immortals are out right now, and the top point becomes the top objective. Wrath comes out from Sonya, but Sonya gets blinded. Mind Control comes down, and there is the last twice. Sonya gets taken out almost immediately as soon as the fight starts. Snag is in the middle of a lot of damage. We do have Tiger going in looking for the kill. CM After Dark gets 2 kills to none as we start this fight off. There is Venus going in, doing a little bit of damage, poking Lighthouse in the butt with a spear. Once again, do not king shame about this. It's fine. They're going to go and abuse Sylvanas, take out the answering top fort. Move down as this, as the Mercenary camp was just free pushing into the bottom. Meanwhile, everyone else is going to move in here. Diablo is almost back, however, and Diablo is at 93 souls, so he'll be a very chonky boy when he shows back up. The race is on. This is definitely a race that Orange should win. Isaacs would go over here and try and interrupt just a little bit. Try and... That was much closer than it had any reason to be. And actually, Orange does not win it. Good lord. I knew they had good race heroes, but I didn't think they were that good. So we go and have the Angel coming down here to the bottom. Oh, that was beautiful. Isaacs actually hid down here in the smoke and walked in behind them. Did complete with a light bomb in order to just eliminate, destroy. Eliminate. Would you go ahead and have a death going onto the Dibbles?
Thus ends my assault on hell. I must rest for a time.
Alright, Ilarion does go down. And it does look like they're going to go ahead and turn around and say, okay, you guys managed to kill our bottom fort with your Angel. Well, check this out. And a lot of this team is just, they're running, they didn't even hearth. So they are slowly making their way to defend this. Team After Dark definitely trying to get some value in. Tiger? That's very, very, very bold of you. That is a double kill. Skycake looks like not going to be long for this world. Hero slain indeed. That is a 3 for none in favor of BeatGen. BeatGen now has their momentum on their side. They have a camp pushing top. It looks like their choice is to move up here and like help defend it. Might be a bit too late though. We have Snackiness going and moving through, doing tons of damage. Everything landing with maximum ouchness. That's a very technical term, by the way, ouchness. So they do realize their opponents are back alive. They're going to take what a race they can. And the opponents actually do go and take their Shaman camp, which gives a lot of time for BeatGen to go ahead and get to halftime. No damage yet done to Ilarion. And now the opposite play. We have the opposite Shaman Camp being picked up. Alright, a little bit of damage was done to Ilarion. Tiger goes in and takes a full magic missile combo. Yeah, we do have Li Ming just kind of landing stuff. Did not go the full clear build. You kind of need the, I think it's called Shooting Stars, but it does extra damage if, like, at least half of the magic missiles hit the target.
Our glory radiates through this land.
So once again, we do have a Larian, and BeatGen are going to move in, trying to get back on the board. 18 to 18 at the moment. This is by far the healthiest Immortal we've seen all game.
There is no place where evil can hide from my gaze. I shall march for hell's gates.
Alright, lots of damage coming in from Captain Immortal. Captain Immortal! Gonna go ahead and get a lot of this done. Ice X is down to about half health at the moment. Doctor goes ahead and laser beams on in there. And we do have the first keep of the game just about to fall. No, that's a keep. Good job, announcer. Nice try.
Thus ends my assault on hell. I must rest for a time.
So go in a rotation up here. Are they going to try and take the top camp real quick? Or are they just baiting this? They may just be baiting it. Yep, they do go ahead and see an opportunity, and boom, that mirror ball comes in and just absolutely obliterates Malthiel. Venus tries to go in, but here is BeatGen once again on the attack, on the aggressive. Ice X is being hunted down by Sonya. Meanwhile, the rest of the team is chasing down here. Look at this, a lot of damage to Skycake. Skycake will be okay for the time being. Oh, I love this so much. Oh, Ice X, you tried? You tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it didn't even matter. Alright, we do go ahead and have the demon being killed almost immediately by BeatGen. Both teams have level 20 at this point. We do have Farseer's Blessing, Tarosha's Elements, Farflight, Ignore Pain, and Hellgate. On the other side, we do have Infinite Lightning, No One Can Stop Death, Dark Lady's Call, Inner Fire, and Johanna Does Not Know. This is a full health Immortal at 20 minutes into the game.
Let the burning hells atone for their sins. I
I was wondering why they were full engagement. I'm like, it's 20 versus 20. You're fine. Not Skycake unfortunately gets caught, and there's the combo. We do have Sylvanas going down. BeatGen is looking to end the game right here. They are looking at Tiger. There's a big laser beam going through Tiger's face. There is Snaggless goes ahead and uses the Hellgate in order to get underneath Malthael. But Malthael returns real quick with no one can stop death. Venus goes ahead and is the next target. Does get pulled out by the end of it. Icex is down to about half health. There's another laser beam. Icex is brought back, and Malthael goes down one more time. But they do go ahead and lose their healer. There is no healing on the side of BeatGen. However, it does not matter as the core goes down, and we have a 1-to-1 game, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you in game number 3. Looking at stats at the end of the game, we do have in terms of healing, 77,000 healing coming out of Linehouse. Well done, well done, well done. We do go ahead and have the Doctor popping off, topping the charts, doing 79,000 damage. It's actually not unusual to see the healing and the damage about the same, but somewhat unusual to see the damage actually outpacing the healing, even if it is only by 2,000. We do have 68,000 on Valon the Wono, and 63,000 coming out of Venus. Let me tell you some of the other things that come out of Venus. Oh my. You go and have Sonya leading the soak, 19,000, 16,000. Talents, we got those. Copy these down. Go ahead and look. Won't be on the screen for very long, but here they are. If you want to pause, if you want to copy, if you want to win all of your games, we've got those. And I will see you in game number 3.
With my brothers 3. As a boy I learned through a burning world that nothing ever comes for free. As soon as I could hold a gun now, I was out on the killing fields, fighting in the war to save my home from a foe that will never yield. But we won't stop because we're brothers in blood now. We'll meet again now at the end of the line. Try not to think about what fate throws before me. We're born for duty, sir. What's your name, son? Robert Clay Carmine. You're a killer, son. Robert Clay Carmine. You're a gear now, son.
Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to game number 3. That's right, the rubber match. The NGS actions never stop when you're amazing. And these teams definitely are. These are so close. Linehouse did say in the lobby, I'm revealing your secrets, Linehouse. I apologize. But they did say that these games are too old, like too close for their heart. And so please stop. And I agree. Oh my god. This is Braxis. It is another 2-lane map. Although this is one of the most rotationally insane maps there is. Globals have a lot to do here because winning the other lane and being able to get to the other lane is very important. So there's a lot of emphasis on Brightwing, a lot of emphasis on Falstad. Even like fake globals like Genji can get up there very quickly, even though he can't teleport. We still have a Nubrak being banned out. After a Nubrak carries you to victory in game 1 on his little beetle shoulders, you're just like, no. I see how you are. There's the Anduin being banned out. Basically a, hey, we're planning on some sort of like stun comp. Can you like not just take it, like destroy it immediately? We would appreciate that a lot. Alright, Diablo does get taken out, so a little bit of a tank choke coming out of the side of Seam After Dark. They said that tank was very good left. I think it's funny they tank chokes, they're like, we forgot Diablo, let's not forget Diablo this time. And Johanna being banned out. They also did not like that, so neither tank of last game will be making a return appearance in this game. Now, theoretically, the BeatGen picked this map, and the strong thing about picking this map is it also gives you last pick, so you can make sure you win the offlane. So Ulysses actually taking the Malthael away from Tiger. Bit bold, to be honest. I have to wonder if we'll have someone, a Tracer, come on the other side. Be like, we're not going to see how you like it. Mechatassadar is indeed online. Does say this gets banned every single third phase we're taking. Oh, they actually take both of their DPS now. They are lacking a tank and a healer. Both sides actually like, oh wait, Stukov is a healer, never mind. Derp. But both sides are lacking a tank. I'm really trying to not yell at you guys. It is 1 AM for me. Like, I did it myself when I picked up a cast at 11:30, but also, why are we going into game 3 at 1 AM? So they do get rid of the offlaner. They say, oh, we don't want anything to do with Sonya going into Malthael. I do agree, Sonya is very abusive. I was surprised at how well Tiger was doing last game against Sonya as Malthael. Continuing to choke out the tank picks. Though they also don't have a tank, so choke all ink? I don't think so, not with Malthael over there. Though they did pick up the Tychus. So picking Titches into a Tychus, interesting. We also have Linehouse going on to the Malfurion. Though created Tychus has to get close, and Stitches can play from a longer range. Last two picks on the side of Seam After Dark. They still need an offlaner. They need their second, or they need their tank. So Tiger going to play Kira into Malthael. That is so scary. And Ice X will come in May. We banned out Nubarak. We banned out Diablo. We banned out the ETC. You banned out the Johanna. But still, there's a tank for me. I don't know why I made Ice X Irish, but I did. Or Scottish. I don't know which accent that was. There's that almost instantly rotating Genji we were talking about. Genji does have a build he can go where he can solo the boss as well. Something to look for if they decide to do it. So as always, here's your prediction. If you want to bet those channel points, win fabulous prizes like more channel points. And I'll see you on the other side. All right, coming into game number 3, the rubber match. This one takes it all, everyone. We do go ahead and have the Doctor coming out on the Genji. I feel like Genji, I mean, he's been around a lot of Doctors, but I don't know that he qualifies. We do have Stagadas on Stitches, Linehouse on Malfurion, Wono playing the Junkrat, and then Malthil being played by Ulysses. Meanwhile, on the side of CM After Dark, we do go and have Tiger playing the Kira. One of the 2 heroes is not from one of the 4 universes. Okay, one of the 5 heroes, not from one of the universes, technically.
Time for action.
Death Punisher is going to be on Stukov. We do go and have Ice X playing the Mei. Venus is playing the Tychus. And Skycake is on Passaface. A lot of StarCraft heroes on the side of CM After Dark. Alright, Ice X moves out of their own blizzard. Doctor goes ahead and dashes out, waits for the blizzard to clear. A little bit of damage coming back onto Genji. Genji goes ahead and flees. Oh, nice hook on the Tessar. Immediately followed by a root and then a displacement. Skycake is going to be taken out immediately. Mecha Tassadar offline, ladies and gentlemen. That was just fantastic. The hook went from like here to there and caught them. Immediate follow-up with the roots. Let's see, do we have Sleepy Roots? We do have Sleepy Roots. Malfield does get taken out, however.
The beacons have activated. Control them.
Okay, that was great.
Let this work.
I mean, still I think technically worth because no, the Malfield was killed by the Kira and then Genji dove for the kill. Never mind. Everyone is dead. I don't know what it is, but I swear they have programmed Junkrat's voice lines to be louder than everyone else because I always hear them. Isaac's got a little bit aggressive. We have BeatGen blame Gibbs, currently up 3-2 in terms of kills. Alright, well never mind, they're not up anymore as Malfurion is taken out. I wasn't even watching. I saw Malfurion go off this way and I'm like, okay, he's safe, and then all of a sudden he died. I'm like, okay, not as safe as I thought. Tiger being collapsed on up here is fighting a 2v1. Trying their hardest, but I do not think it'll be enough.
hero slain.
Man, this is just everywhere. Alright, just like they stop for a mercenary camp. It's like stopping for a lollipop on your way home from work. I'm sure other people do that. Can't just be me. I am curious. Kira does go for a finishing touch, followed by your pain, my gain. A lot of damage to Ulysses, but not enough to kill them. Although that laser comes through very, very nicely. Currently, Cardian Amulet up to 80 out of 160. That's halfway. Look at me knowing math. You guys are impressed. You're going to have Ulysses going back and forth, trying to safely soak this from target. Kira just does so much damage. It's not fair. Tiger, you mad person? Right, Beacon is 64% channeled for the red team, 16% for the blue team so far. Venus does get hooked, but there's no immediate follow-up of roots, unfortunately. Super got down to 150 health is the Stitches, but Stitches did go ahead and drink for the cleansing waters of the healing well. Alright, once again we got beacon progress going on. May just have to sit here for a little bit. We're up to 86. Up to 90. And the Zerg are unleashed. They'll come out of this little passage thing right here.
Oh, so many Zerg headed right for us. Stop them! Stop them at once!
Lot of aggression coming through. Trying to get this down. Banelings go ahead and roll in and just explode, getting acid all over these hard-working turrets. Team After Dark is running in. Lighthouse looking very, very, very low, but Venus not quite able to finish them off. Got very, very close, but no cigar. Which is funny because Venus is playing the character that smokes a cigar. Even though they took it out, I know it's there. Oh, nice hook! But no, it's Snag that goes down. They aren't able, even though they all turn, Venus does get out, and Snag stays a little bit too long. But just Punisher? Whoa, no, you madman! You have less than 100 health? Level 10 is unlocked for Team After Dark. We'll see Talon start to roll in a second. Draken Laser Drill? Ice Wall. We do a Final Strike. Archon and Flailing Swipe. Meanwhile, on the side of BeatGen, blame Gibbs. We're going to get Tranquility, X Strike, Rip Tire, Gorge, and Last Rites. Alright, just looking a little bit of push along the bottom lane. We are looking for the next engage. Most of the maps picked up, no bosses taken. However, we do have Snaggadus being abducted to the back line. However, this is one of those things. It's like, okay, well, that's May. So a lot of free damage was done because they were focusing a lot of their attention. Oh, Venus! We just went ahead, and I know Venus likes a big old burrito, but that's not quite the lunch bomb we were thinking about. All 5 members of BeatGen, Blaine, Gibbs are down here right now. That is giving Kira free clear and free experience. Grace is being lost at the top at the moment, and Kira does back off. Six kills, 2-6. Dead even. A slight. Nope, no, level 12 all. That's a tennis term. Oh, good lord, that was just a lot of pain on Junkrat. Venus goes ahead and yells loudly. And it's about to find sleepy time. Now he's sleeping even more, but Doctor going to be taken out as the counter kill. And we do have Kira being removed as well up in the top lane by Molecule. So it does end up being a 2-for-2. We went from 6-6 to 8-8. Math checks out. That is a stack on the last right, by the way. 2% channeled because they flipped out, but for just a second they were both on. Alright, Wono is the target, obviously. Just being chased down by Venus, and yep, there is the grenade to finish it off. However, Venus and Death Punisher are a little bit isolated. Venus goes ahead and commits the ult, says, okay, Snag, how do you like this? How do you like me now? Snag is seeming like he doesn't like it very much, and is backing out. And they actually get the kill. I'm really surprised they got that. I'm Death Punisher, Death Punisher. Ulysses, about to go down, does go down. Oh, Lighthouse presses are just a little bit too late, though granted they weren't there before, so it doesn't even matter. As for Tiger's a really good player, but I think sometimes Tiger feels like I should win this. And just fights when there's no logical reason to fight. Skycake does a bunch of damage. Archon is up and is helping survive some of this. There's Venus going in on Snaggadus. Snaggadus is down to about 50%. Skycake brought on over. There is a big ol' stop going on to the Junkrat. Completely countering Riptire, by the way. That is 2 kills for nothing in favor of BeatGen. And they want to get the Zerg away, but here's the thing. CM has already channeled 90%, so this won't be super, super helpful. They actually got it, these mad lads? Alright, Ice-X is once again leading them on a merry chase. Alright, Ice-X will actually get out this time. Oh, Ulysses go down to 200 health. Zerg are rolling in, quite literally. Alright, both Zerg waves did actually take a fort down. The only thing Skykick have to deal with this, Skykick has dealt with the blue wave. There is still 3 Guardians up. Malfurion goes down. There's a Protect coming in from the Genji. So they are moving in. Guardians are going to go ahead and do long-range siege damage in order to try and take down these buildings. But Mei goes down, did get Gorged and moved to the wrong side of the battlefield. No, that wasn't Gorged. How did she get over there? Oh, we're probably a Junkrat mine.
Is it safe out there now? Yes. Nice work.
No one's made a move for boss yet. Here's a lot of potential aggression. Tiger in the bushes sees this happening. We do have a snag goes in and whiffs that. There is a Tiger goes around. Kraken Laser Drill is committed, but just a quick disengagement coming out of BeatGen Blinn Gibbs. Both teams kind of moving around, waiting to see when they can engage into one another. Neither team has 20. It does look like Blinn Gibbs is closer to it. Once I do like this. This happens a lot from CM, where they just say, "We have a small window. Let's go ahead and do some siege damage." Like that's the sign of really well put together teams. They don't just a lot of teams will just follow the objective and do damage when the objective does, but good teams will look for these windows. Alright, Snagginess takes a bunch of damage. Is being silenced. Nice Kira booping him back into the silence. I like that. And we do go ahead and have Stitches going down very quickly. There is the swipe. Doctor is being the next target. Doctor will be taken out as well. That is 2 kills for CM After Dark so far. Currently unanswered. Kira gonna go up and secure the top point right quick. And start this Zerg channel coming on through. Meanwhile, the rest of the team says, hey, you know what we have? We have boss, or we're going to in just a second. Just a little bit. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, boss is online. Going to move up to the top lane. Meanwhile, down below, we do go and have some mercenary pressure coming in. Although just one thing, and it's going to be dying just right now. This will be a full and nearly unanswered Zerg wave. There is kind of like a pity amount for Zerg, which is that 3 Zerglings and an Ultralisk. But as you channel, more and more Zerg come out on your side.
I knew this was a reckless plan. Just the Zerg have caught our scent. No!
Okay, Ice must have gotten hooked out of position, because it was very, very, very far up there, and that is unfortunately like a very, very nice window. Venus. That is another stack, second stack for last tries. We do go and have the counter kill. Very, very delayed. Was that the laser drill? I think it was a laser drill. GG is called, and it does look like Steam After Dark is going to win on the strength of the Zerg wave, even though they actually lost the fight pretty significantly. The Zerg do move in, and we do go and have the core of BeatGen going down. Steam After Dark are the victors. Let's see if I can get you guys an interview after all that. Okay, so with that being said, I will wait 1 second to see if anyone comes in and joins me. I assume someone probably will. In the meantime, looking at stats, very, very even. Linehouse and Death Punisher doing like 800 healing separate between the two. We also do go ahead and have in terms of hero damage, 62,000 damage coming out of Venus, 58,000 coming out of the Doctor, and 45 out of Tiger. And for that ever important soak, Ulysses does beat out Kira for it. Alright, it does look like I'm joined by IceX. Hello, hello.
Hi.
So, IceX, obviously the player of the May in that most recent game. Nubrak game 1 and Johanna game 2?
Yes. Yes. Oh gosh. We played 6 games tonight. I don't remember which ones I played which, but I think that's right.
You had a double header. How did it go?
We won both. I mean, it was 2-1 both series, so it was long. I think my stream's telling me we've been going for 3 hours and 20 minutes, so.
I believe
in a marathon.
It. I cast 2 series tonight, so I'm right there with you.
Yes. Yes. We get sleep after this. That's all I keep thinking.
Yeah, that's I'm not far behind you. So looking at things as we go on, I just totally left the game because I'm amazing, but that's okay. So going back to game number 1, game number 1 was one on Infernal Shrines. Actually, I guess which maps did you guys pick this time around, and why did you pick them?
Oh God, what did Tiger pick? I don't know. We game 1 was Tomb of the Spider Queen, if I remember right, because we played Tomb of the Spider Queen, I think on both maps. As our first map
I think
tonight.
you are right. Infernal Shrines was my last series. My apologies.
Yeah, but I think we picked that one, and then they picked the other 2 maps if I remember correctly. So we picked Tomb of the Spider Queen. I really don't know why we picked it. We haven't really played it all season, and I know Skycake had some super secret strat, but it didn't work out for us in our previous series. We lost it, but this time we came away with the win, so we clearly fixed something.
So speaking of super secret strat, I won't ask you what that is because I'm not dumb, but I am curious because you played a Nubrak in game 1 and then banned him 2 and 3.
Yeah. Well, I know we were coming into that saying that we're going to take a new rack or we're going to just get rid of it because we don't want to deal with that velocity CC. So, in 1, we took it kind of, I think first, I can't remember what we took. first pick in that one. To get early. And then game 2, we were thinking about potentially using the first pick, but then we're like, well, if Johanna gets left open, we'd rather have Johanna. So we didn't want to give them a new rack, and so we said, you know what? Let's just ban new rack game 2. And then game 3, I think all the tanks could ban. We were just banning tanks left, right, and center the whole game, both sides, and it was our. I think they banned only one. But yeah, it was a tank off in that last one. It was a lot of fun watching all the tanks get banned. I wanted the Murky versus the Medivh, but we didn't get it.
Unfortunate. So okay, moving on to game number 2. Game 2 was on Battlefield, and my gosh, like there were so many of those that at one point the Immortal had 54 health when you took him.
Yeah, that one surprised us. We thought we were planning on giving that one up. I think there were at least 3 different times when the Immortal was taken with like sub 100 health on the other team, literally coming down to like an auto attack. We weren't planning for that one. We thought we were gonna get the 3rd one, and we ended up losing that one. But we didn't. We were planning on giving the 2nd one up. We were just like, let's just burn as much as we can, and then yeah, we got it with like 54 health left, and we're like, oh okay. You know, I'll say the Johanna blind value got a little bit there, but you know, we got a pretty good race on that 2nd one. But yeah, for how much the teams are team fighting, suddenly it came down to like racing at the end, and you know they had a Vala, so we knew we weren't gonna be the best at out racing them, but we gave it a shot.
Yeah, they had Vala and Li Ming and Sonya that was Wrath. So
yeah. They got a lot. They had a lot, and they won pretty much all the races, except I think we only got one Immortal, maybe 2. I can't remember. It was so long ago.
Yeah, you got I think you got 1 or 2, but the Immortals that you got were the ones that had like no shields whatsoever, whereas they were coming down with 60% and 100% Immortals at the end.
Yeah. Yeah,
so,
yeah. That Immortal at the end, I think, was the healthiest Immortal of them all. There was like no way we were gonna burn through that thing unless we just made them chase us around.
Speaking of overwhelmingly successful healthy objectives, nice segue. At the end of game number 3, you guys kind of lost the team fight and then won the game because the Zerg were just beating on their core. Was the team fight engaged aggressively just to like pull them into it, or was that not really planned? It was a happy accident.
Kind of. I didn't plan on getting hooked there, and then I thought I could get out. And again, it's probably just the fatigue setting in. I was like saying, "Pull me, pull me, pull me," thinking we had an Anduin and we had a Stukov. So I'm sitting here going, "Oh, whoops! I don't even know who's on my team at this point." You know, it's kind of one of those who's on first. But yeah, the whole plan going into that final fight, we knew we had the Zerg. We had the boss. They had to go deal with the boss. The boss was going to weaken the front wall, so we know we had 2 exposed keeps. And so we just were going to keep Kira in the top lane, pushing with the massive Zerg wave, and we were going to 4-man push with Slush Ball May in the bot lane, and just keep turning it off every 6 seconds or whatever it is. And we were going to make them pick one way or the other, because if they split the difference, it was going to just be a very slow pincer. So they had to pick a fight fast. And they did. They got the hook. And then it just, we kind of, once the May went down and we saw that they were hard pushing bottom, we just told Tiger hard commit to the top push, just go all in, because he was going to slow play it too, just kind of sit in the Zerg wave and try and poke out. And so Tiger just then pushed in, and the minute they started chasing our bot lane, we just said disengage but keep them dismounted, kind of poke back. We had Tassadar and Tychus both really good at doing that, with the walls and the puddles and stuff that they can put down, the long range grenades. So we just kind of tried to peel back and delay as possible, because we knew the Zerg, they didn't have the greatest wave clear outside of Malthael and Junkrat, and I believe one of them had died. So it kind of slow played out that way, and eventually we knew we had enough to overwhelm it.
Yeah, it was very interesting that, especially in game 1, but kind of all the games, they really, 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 really committed to killing Tiger's Malthael. What did you guys do in order to try and, compensate for the fact that they were just bullying your solo laner to death?
I mean, we didn't really, I wouldn't say plan around it. I mean, for how much it was, those kinds of plays, there was also times when, they were committing too heavily to trying to kill him, and then he came out on top getting to, I mean, the core defense on Towers of Doom is like spit and image of, it was him, I believe him and Tassadar up against 5 kind of deal, and Malthael just kept him running around, kept himself healthy enough that we could it's Cassia, because Cassia got the wicked hook from down under on Tracer, getting the kill there, and and then we were able to just turn that around, ultimately just kind of push them back on their core. So we always have trust. We're still working on trying out some newer things and things like that, and we just communicate as well as we can. If Tiger's like they're all focusing me, then we'll just try and find some other pick, knowing that they've burnt a lot of cooldowns.
Second to last question. Speaking of overcommitment, can you tell me a little bit about that moment where you went on a wild ride and were trying to escape a Sonya for it feels like 5 minutes. It was probably only like 40 seconds, but
no, me and Ulysses had a date night. We were just at that point, they had a full shield immortal. I'm like, well, we've lost. I think we had 2 people dead, and I'm like, well, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just try and get people to chase me and see how long I can make this last. We didn't start a timer, which would have been fun, but me and Ulysses we ran around for a long time. We had a lot of fun back there. They ended up finally getting me. I knew I was eventually gonna die, but my goal was to get at least enough time bought so we could get some people back alive, and we did. But ultimately, they had a full shield immortal, 5 people up with us having like 2 dead. Realistically, we weren't going to be able to defend that core, I don't think, unless we got a fight right away. And we tried to take that fight right away. Just they had very good game knowledge. They knew we were going to try and take a fight there, so they just waited patiently, and then kind of forced us either to fight or to lose. And so at that point, me and Sonya just had a moment.
And then the last question, because I always ask this, why are you guys named CM After Dark?
That's a secret. You'll have to ask Venus. Things that happen after dark are only allowed to be talked about in the CM After Dark Discord. So
okay, well, fine.
I don't know. I don't want Tiger to come over here and beat me up because I gave all the secrets away. But
well, then, speaking of the CM After Dark Discord, did Venus ever reply to you to you asking him why he hated me?
Did he? I don't know. I don't think he did.
Wow.
I will have to go back and check. I do not know if he did reply, but I'm gonna say he did. I'm gonna go out and say he did, just because I believe Venus would respond to that.
So that means don't be mad at Venus. Be mad at you for not passing the message, whatever it was, along.
No, I did. It was you said that you were mad that he wouldn't co-cast with you. Let me see. Did he respond to it? Yes, he did. He did. He gave you sad crying faces.
Okay. Now I know. And knowing is half the battle.
Yep. There you go.
But with that,
I knew Venus would respond.
So with that, I'll go ahead and turn it over to you for any shout-outs you want to give.
Yeah, it's just typical shoutouts. I mean, I'll start from the top. Shout out to CM After Dark, the boys, Death Punisher, Tiger, Venus, Skycake, and Rackham. We've got Rackham now on the team, so we had to pull him in because Death Punisher has finally got his ping situation figured out. He's no longer playing on 300 ping, so we're excited for that. I think he's trying to learn how not to predict things so far in advance, but it's been a lot of fun. So shout out to the boys, had a lot of fun, played a lot of games tonight. We're all exhausted, so but we got the 2 wins, so there we go. Shout out to the Clouded Minds organization, always a lot of fun. We got 2 teams playing right now, and CM OG is doing really well in Div C, so great group of guys and gals all playing together. Definitely enjoy it. Shout out to you for casting, Raka. I always love when you cast. It's probably one of my favorite channels to ghost on and watch some good HOTS action. So thank you very much for that. Shout out to BeatGen. They are fun. Those games were absolutely nutty. Both sides down and back. Either team could have, like, one team fight would have changed the whole outcome of this game. So a lot of fun back and forth games tonight. Absolutely insane series. And yeah, I think that is it. I don't know. Shout out to Twitch chat, I guess. I have no idea. I think I got them all.
All right. Well, thank you very much for the absolutely insane games. They were a blast to cast. I wish I wasn't falling asleep for half of them, but...
I don't blame you. It's super late where you are.
Yeah. I mean, I did it myself when I picked up an 11:30 p.m. cast, but, goth hours.
There you go. There you go. Commitment. That's what we'll call it.
Yep, we'll go ahead and look forward to seeing you in the future weeks. Good luck. You're right at the cusp of playoffs, so let's go.
Yeah. We're excited. We'll see how it turns out. It's going to be fun going down the road. It's going to be a neck and neck stretch, that's for sure.
Yeah, have a good night. Enjoy the after party. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And I'm sure I'll see you in your channel.
All right. Take care. Thank you again.
As for me, my name is Raka. If you didn't know that, what is wrong with you? You can catch me here casting, usually Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So that may change as I'm getting a little bit more and more involved in actually playing on a team. You can also follow my Discord. It is listed down below, or you can exploit our Discord. You can also hit up my Twitter. It is right there. And
oh my!
Oh, and I just got an oh my. There is Weenus with 69 bits, 69ing me up. Thanks for being a good sport. I'm sorry for all the things I said about you, except for the ones that were true. So I'm sorry for none of the things I said about you. Lol. At this point, we will go ahead and raid over to... Don't actually see, like... I'm sure that IceX is going to bed, so I'm not going to raid over to them. So, let's see. I don't see anyone that I know streaming. So let's go bug Tiny Kitty. You know what? No, we'll bug Plasticine. Change my mind.